Hey, hello guys, and today we are going to see about the new Indian Express. Its date on July 21st and 2025. So let us start. So first I will begin with the main headlines, and it means at the beginning page I will explain, and later on I will just explain about the what's happening in India and along with the what's happening in the world. So these are the three things which I am going to cover in the next 20 minutes. So let's get started. So you have known this UTI to start biometric updates of kids via schools. So there is a procedure called after 5 years you have to take Aadhaar card. So it's a mandatory. So now lot of children has still not taken the Aadhaar card until now. So they just told it means nearly 7 crore children have not updated their biometric for Aadhaar, which is mandatory after the age of 5. So the government has initiated a little bit extra activities and extra procedures to conduct this kind of Aadhaar card initiative. So it means all the children and all the persons they can take Aadhaar card within a minimum amount of time. So this is said by the CEO Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. So updating Aadhaar card will ensure seamless use of Aadhaar card. It means it just tells it when you have a Aadhaar card. So if you have a Aadhaar card means it will be so much easy to you to apply for any kind of application form, any kind of scholarship form, because nowadays lot of thing especially for scholarship and DBT schemes and lot of other test series, and it means if you are going to participate a small for chess competition, carom competition in a age limit of 5 to 10 means there also it's a mandatory that you need a Aadhaar card. So after the age of 5 it's mandatory to take a Aadhaar card. So okay, we can just go to the next one. So you would have read about this recent news. So the SIT, it means Special Investigation Team to probe Dharmasthala mass grave allocations. So there's a little bit, it's a Dharmasthala called in the location Dakshim Kannada districts. So what had occurred is a recent employee, it means he is a former sanitation worker. He came and informed to the police about this kind of misbehaving things that have been occurred, and he also, it means the sanitary workers also participated in this kind of illegal activities, and he just told that to the police. He was forced, you can see there, he was forced to burn and bury the bodies of hundreds of women and including school girls between 1998 to 2014. So it shows that what are the incidents has been occurring in the area, especially in the Dharmasthala area. So see, especially who are being mostly burned and buried means especially the school girls and the women. So it shows about the human trafficking. So if a country is very proper in if country or state is very proper in a human trafficking, it means decreasing the human trafficking means that state is a good thing. But here we can see that hundreds of is missing. So it may trigger the response that the police did not investigate about the missing child, missing cases. So there is a definitely this thing will link to the government also. It means especially to the police department. It may or may not, because it's my worst case scenario, because a police is investigated, but alongside with the special investigation team is also been investigating in this. So if this thing goes into the wrong case or any political party means definitely this case will be transferred to the CBI, but mostly CBI won't directly involved in this. But after the special investigation team conducting a well thorough research what's occurring and what will be occur and who are the main culprit, which are the main political parties being involved in this, and what are the next steps we have to take to reduce these kind of things, and they will just match the DNA samples, this DNA and with the persons who are been missing. So after investigations, all of this thing only, they will come to a proper conclusion and they will submit this kind of evidence to the government alongside the police department. If they found any kind of illegal things occurred along with the police department with this Dharmasthala, mean definitely it will trigger a lot of responses. But mostly this kind of thing won't occur, because the special investigation team is been put up in this, means definitely it will be a good result I consider. So okay, let's go to the next one. So the main other thing is Bihar poll roll revision operations into top house agenda. We also know about the recent the monsoon section is going on, because after the some months every time the section will be changing on. So now the monsoon section is going on. So one thing the opposition party especially debates only one thing about the operation Sindoor. What is the main thing about how much Rafale you have brought down, another kind of what are the initiative that you have taken after the operation Sindoor. So this kind of things mostly in my point of view Congress is asking a good thing, but suppose if we disclose this kind of Rafale thing and a lot of the weaponry items that has been damaged by the Pakistan means, so definitely it will create a falsified image or negative impact on the Indian media. So my request is Congress government should not do, because we are a state, we are built with lot of internal communication, lot of relationship with each and every other religion and other parties also. So this kind of thing I request Congress should not give. Okay, let's go to the next one. So according to the source, parliamentary minister, you would have known, the Kiran Rijiju affirmed that the government would respond appropriate measure when discussion taken by the US President Donald Trump. So what are the things that's been occurring in the Donald Trump? And one thing is the intelligence failure behind the Pahalgam attempt. This thing is the most important thing, because we do have a very good resource. It means very good agents called research and analyzing, R and AW. So suppose even though we had a good research and analyzing, how this intelligence failure has occurred. And the other thing is why, what I need to definitely tell is, we do lack, especially in the social media conflicts, social media, and about the spreading of the misinformation. Especially Pakistan is very good in spreading misinformation, but India is not informing the good information also. It's not about spreading the misinformation, India is not telling the information also. It takes lot of time delays. So especially if India gives one information at one time, and the simultaneously Pakistan gives about 100 times. So mostly negative will spread far more quicker than the positive things. Positive thing doesn't go in a very good way. So Pakistan, when it spreads with negative information, rapidly spreads, and it rapidly goes into the minds people. And so especially this kind of information warfare, we need to improve in our thing, in my point of view. And mostly this will be given in this only, what are the things that need to be done. So it's not that much important, but let's wait and see, because after that final judgment will come, and I will disclose each and everything and explain to you this in this. Okay, we can go to the next one. So you would have known this guy who is a former Andhra Pradesh minister, but now the Andhra Pradesh minister is former other body, and Jagan Mohan Reddy is been summoned with the questioning in the multiple crore liquor scam. So in my case scenario, guys, whenever a party is involved in a particular team, if a person is opposed to other team, means definitely they will put any kind of liquor scam or kind of any other kind of thing also. So generally it occurs, because all the political parties, all the military, all the ministry peoples do have this liquor scam. So it's not that much impact in my point of view, because everybody is doing it. Particularly Jagan Mohan only is not doing it. Especially the current CM of all the states may do this. We can't blame only 1% of the CM who is entirely completely honest. And because whenever a person goes into ministry means it's just a normal thing. So it becomes as a normal thing. So now this kind of liquor scam has been put on, summoned on this Jagan Mohan Reddy. Let's see what's going to occur. Another thing is, the one good initiative from my point of view is the PDS subsidy for 4 members family in Tamil Nadu at high of 300 rupees. Suppose in this, so it's explained so simple. So you can have seen the cooking oil 1 liter means it's about 143 rupees, and simultaneously the $2 and sugar and the rice and the wheat and all other kind of activities, it comes under the minimum cost. Suppose when we compare it with the, it means the ration card 5 in the Tamil Nadu, and simultaneously with the other, it means by the local department store, it goes far more high in the local department store. When we tell in the Tamil Nadu is far more compatible, because for 4 members getting off all this thing under the price of 300 rupees is far more a good thing. See, before the price for kg, for 1 kg rice was about nearly 8 rupees, and sugar was about 37 rupees, and wheat for about 27 rupees. But after that they have reduce this, the rice, wheat, and they have told 5 kg rice for you free, 5 kg wheat for you free, and sugar is per it is about 25 rupees. So they have taken lot of initiatives to do this thing also. Another one thing is, we have to also see this, because you can also see about 95% to 96% of the person buy oils and dal every month, while 90% buy sugar and 80 to 85% purchases rice. See, 80 to 85% purchases rice, we shouldn't see it as it is, because nearly 15% to 20% of the rice intake has been decreased. So the rice intake has been decreased means, what might be the reason? Either the quality of the product given by the government may be in a wrong way, or maybe in a good, that much not in a affordable way, or not much not in a quality way. But we can just tell this is a one point of view, but we cannot definitely say this is the main reason, because lot of things might be occur, because any kind of how to say, suppose we have also seen about lot of things, especially in the rice has been occurred in a devastating way, because the farmers bring lot of rice and they couldn't have a well storage capacity, especially in the government sector. They would have dried up, they would have put the entire rice field in the open ground. When it's entirely put in the open ground, in worst case scenario, if the rain occurs, means what the rice will do? All the rice will get wet and all the rice will be wasted. So, lot of, especially the ground storage facilities and the cold storage facilities should be implemented. So, the decrease doesn't tells that people's buy in a lesser quantity, but it also indirectly tells the rice quantity has been shortage, and especially we also known about the river quantity, it means the water quantity has also been depleted, and suddenly we would have seen about the rain burst. So, suddenly the rain will come, it means at the instant, one instant suddenly the rain will pour for entire, suppose the rain should pour for 1 year, means within 6 to 7 hours the entire rain will be poured. So, if this kind of thing occur, means definitely it will lead to a lot of negative response. So, we need to consider in the environmental point of view also. So, okay, we can just go for the next one and see, you can see about the Himachal Pradesh, what's the thing occurred in the Himachal Pradesh, because nearly in the past month alone, in last month alone, 33 flash floods and 22 cloud bursts and 19 landslides has been occurred. So, you just see guys, this is really a devastating thing, and which led to loss of 1200 crores. Wow, it's really unimaginable guys, because 1200 crores if implemented in any kind of bridges activity or any railway projects or any kind of other project, means the Himachal Pradesh, the area will be boosted towards the tourism, because especially the Himachal Pradesh is lot more a tourist place. So, 1200 crores, it's like it's just mentioned in the paper, but indirectly this 1200 won't be, minimum it will be about 1500 crores or more than 1500 crores, because it's just an estimation, because you have to see in this picture, you can just see lot of, it means lot of houses, lot of hotels, and lot of temples also might be destroyed, especially the road construction, the bridge construction, and landslides, and lot of the trees, lot of things has been destructed. So, if we need to construct again, means we need to spend more amount to the thing. So, we need to, especially the satellites, it means the satellites and the weather monitoring satellites should be in a larger quantity. It means each and every time we have to observe each and everything, because the ISRO's before also they have released about EOS, Earth Observation Satellite, but this Earth Observation Satellite has a little bit a failure thing. But so, this kind of Earth Observation Satellite should be placed across the India. When we place across the India, we can also see what kind of thing occurring in the cloud, because it's so simple guys. Cloud burst means, as I told here before, a sudden 1 year of rain just falls at the particular hours. So, it's same to cloud burst. So, because cloud burst and flash flood means similarly like to this. So, when we suppose this is clouds, this is clouds, and this is clouds, and it all meets up and suddenly forms a big clouds and suddenly full of rainfall. So, while the satellite is being placed above, means it also emits a wavelength. Due to this wavelength, we can also find how much velocity this cloud is traveling and how much water capacity this cloud is having, and if it moves in x direction or y direction, and how it minimizes, and what is the speed of the winds, because the clouds is moving. So, we can indirectly predict what is the speed of the wind. So, if this and this goes and burst, means what will the reaction will occur. So, by this weather monitoring satellite, we can also find what kind of negative aspect that is going to occur in the future. So, in my point of view, especially the management should be, especially it means the disaster management should be, but rather to that we need to find about this Earth Observation Satellite, because when we find what is the problem that is going to occur in the future, means we can also minimize the thing. So, we need to see in this guys, and you can also see the as witnessed the increase in frequent floods, especially the floods and the remaining kind of all other activities has been increased in Himachal Pradesh. So, we need to look into this. Okay, I think so. We can just go for next one. So, the Himachal Pradesh, and especially in the northern part of area, lot of landslides will come to occur in the future also, because before I read an incident about the Himachal Pradesh, especially the water is so much depleting. It means the temperature in the Himachal region has been increased. So, if the temperature increase means lot of ice will definitely melt, and it will lead to a lot of more problems also. So, now we can just go for the other scheme, other plan, other news. So, okay, now we can just see about the FTA, Free Trade Agreement, research and ties with focus in PM visit to UK and Maldives. See, UK is okay in my point of view. See, but Maldives, wow, literally it's amazing, guys. Because you just see, before Maldives has played a lot. Like suppose if we give a chocolate to a monkey, means how much the dance the monkey will dance, tick tick tick, tick. So much dance it will dance. But see the Maldives condition. Now it has requested the Prime Minister Narendra Modi to attend 60th. It means see 60th Independence Day. So they invited the especially the Prime Minister Narendra Modi for their function. It's a Independence Day function. It means it's a literally a very much good thing because it shows the power of the India. And they see the United Kingdom and Maldives. The Prime Minister has been traveling from July 22, 23 to 26. And since it's been 23, 24, 25, 26, it's been nearly 4 days, but they haven't told. It means especially in which date and which time and which location they will travel. They just told this kind of thing. So suppose after visiting this and definitely lot of agreements will be set up between these two countries. Especially with the United Kingdom, we also mentioned about the free trade agreement. It means we will export lot of goods and lot of textiles and other kind of machinery equipments to you. And simultaneously, while we are importing lot of, especially the cars from you, we won't tax so much. And we also know about the Tesla's opening in the Mumbai. And about the what are the tax I just told you in yesterday's information. And this kind of things that won't occur because in my point of view, if by this kind of free trade agreement, the Tesla's plant might be constructed in the United Kingdom, and from United Kingdom we may also import Tesla car, and this Tesla car will have an import duty less in my point of view, because as we had a free trade agreement, if this kind of thing is occurred means we will have a Tesla cars before the Chinese imported Tesla car is about 60 lakhs. It means the ex-showroom price, and I did not add about the taxes. Taxes means definitely it goes around 70 lakhs. And suppose if along with the free trade agreement, the Tesla car is manufactured in the United Kingdom, and if imported and that kind of thing goes means definitely it comes around to nearly 40 to 50 lakhs along with the on-road price and along with the taxes. So we can see what's going to occur, but definitely the Tesla import from the United Kingdom won't occur because the Prime Minister and the other kind of the especially the roadway minister and the heavy transport way minister also told that you should come and construct the Tesla in the India itself. So we can have a mutual relationship with the Tesla and the unit and the India. So you can also see about the India and the United Kingdom free trade agreement was finalized in the May, and that and double bilateral trade talks within currently valid 60 billion, guys. So it's a 60 billion, guys, is really a far more good thing, because why this 60 billion is being, it means discussed with India, because they did not have a free trade agreement, especially with the India. It means United Kingdom and the India free trade agreement won't be that much effective. But after the implementation of lot of Donald Trump's politics, lot of things has been changed. So due to these changes, lot of things, the United Kingdom become a diversified countries. And we also listened about the shortage of truck drivers in there, and lot of problems that's been occurred in the United Kingdom also after the exit from the Brexit. So due to the exit of the Brexit, the country faced lot of issues there itself, and later on what they have did is they had communicated with lot of other countries for the free trade agreement and lot of other initiative also. So $60 billion will at 2030. So definitely in this visit, it means the exception to that other kind of agreement will also be placed. Especially not about the fighter jet deals or not about other kind of things, but definitely about lot of sophisticated equipment, sophisticated weapons, and any kind of other bilateral talks also will be occurred between the India and the United Kingdom. And these are the other things that that's been said in the news. And especially another thing, in July 25 to July 26, he was invited by the Prime Minister Moons, and now he will go there and represent what's the power of India. Even though he is not going to represent what's the power of India, this shows the superiority of India. Rather than inviting the Chinese president, Xi Jinping, he has invited the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Let's see what's going to occur. And definitely, I think so, this meeting will be held in the good thing. If any kind of other comedy things that has been not done by the Prime Minister, President Mohammad Yunus, such as suddenly taking the Turkish drone, the Bayraktar, and coming here and there, not doing any kind of other stupid things. Let us see what's going to occur. And the next other thing is why I want to mention this particular thing is submarine hunters GRSC to launch 8th and final anti-submarine warfares. Really, guys, submarine hunters should be a lot. because whenever a country has lot of submarines, it has the naval power, because instead of having lot of ships, submarine is a stealth thing. You would have seen about the Batman. So suddenly the Batman will emerge and suddenly he will go out. And suppose if you not seen about the shadow cons, it's a funny thing in Jackie Chan program they will just show. The shadow cons will suddenly come and suddenly disappear. So submarine is similar to that. Whenever a country has lots of submarine, it shows the superiority of the naval strength. Instead of having lot of aircraft carrier, India has two carrier, INS Vikramaditya and INS Vikrant. And instead of having lot of aircraft carrier, we can have 4 to 5 aircraft carrier, that far more enough. But instead of having lot of aircraft carrier, we need to have lot of submarines, because in the Indian Navy also implemented a project called Project 77. So Project 77 means one submarine is a mothership. It will have, the mothership is about 10,000 tons of weight, and it will have nearly lot of small submarines. It means it's like you would have known about the cat warriors and the decoy ships and the unmanned aerial vehicle. So similar to that, we are going to implement unmanned submarines. So the mothership will also have communication with the nearby small submarines. So whenever a country has lot of submarines, it shows the dominancy of the naval power. So India has created especially submarine hunter to hunt the submarine, especially in the China. So whenever we go and hunt the submarine in the China, it shows we have the superiority in submarine warfare. So nearly you can also see about the Chinese, especially including the regular deployments of Chinese and naval Pakistan naval asset. So the 12,500 crores has been allocated to build 16 shallow water anti-submarine, and GRSE has building about 8 vessel under code. So this kind of the other thing has been given. So we just named the thing as, it means the vessel from GRSE as Arnala has commission, is going to commission. INS is been, it shows the Maharashtra, reflects the Indian's rich and maritime heritage. Arnala is the largest Indian naval warship powered by the diesel engine, water jet combustion. It means combination. So it features the advanced, and it's been given the other kind of thing, and nearly 80% of the indigenous technology and out of public-private partnership between GRSE and Lucerne and Dubro. So whenever it shows, whenever a company has PPP, it means public-private partnership, means it's a good company, because PPP means it's the public is more interested in that kind of company. So definitely the share market of that company and lot of other, it means the money intake, it means the money input in that company is been so much high, because an L&T Laser and Tubro has been diversified in a lot of kind of defense equipments, either in the army, in the navy, and especially the air force also. So whenever a company has PPP means it's a good company in my point of view. So another thing, guys, see the climate crisis changing flash floods map. So it shows now recently the flash floods has been increased, especially in the dry areas, not in the wet regions. So in the dry regions, you could have seen, where is that? Let's one sec, guys. I think so. I am not getting into this. You could have seen this drier and semi-arid area. In this, the flash floods has been increased a lot, and you could have also seen the increased rainfall. Streamlines grow from 51% to 66%. Many people tell that the rainfall, if the rainfall is occurring more, means it will also lead to a lot of irrigation, lot of agriculture thing, but after not, guys. If 1 year rainfall, if just fall down within 6 to 7 hours, means it causes a huge loss, because a little bit of amount is good, and suddenly if the rainfall comes and only 155 millimeter of the floods has been occurred, means it loses a lot of devastating effect. So we need to consider this thing. And see, the flash floods remain one of the deadliest form of flooding, causes 5,000 deaths annually, and each and every time due to this flash flood, a lot of people has been died. So we need to consider this too. And the second thing, we are going to the India, and in that only one thing I want to particularly mention it, and next time we will go for the world politics. And China starts building mega dam amid concerns in India. So they are going to again construct a hydroelectric project in Yerlang Tromsum in the Nyarchi region in southeastern Tibet. So this project approval has been multi-billion-dollar project in 2023, and nearly how much megawatts of power? 60,000 megawatts. Wow, 60,000 megawatts. See, guys, building a hydroelectric power plant with this much tremendous capacity is not that much easy, because you just see two mountains, and suddenly we are constructing a dam here. And whenever we are constructing a dam, the landslide may occur, the sudden flash flood will occur, suddenly the floods will come, lot of other things will come. And also we are just giving the hydroelectric power plant. So it's far more other thing engineering marvel, and constructing a 60,000 megawatt is far more a challenging thing. And you also know about the Three Gorges Dam, which is a world's largest dam that's having a capacity of 22 gigawatts. It's about gigawatts. It's so much far more higher. And now the Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister are concerned about this thing, because if they have constructed the dam, means they would have used this dam, they would have used this water as a water weapon. And see, no one knows what China might do. It could even use this as a sort of water bomb. Suppose the dam is built and suddenly release water, the entire Siang belt would have been destroyed, would be destroyed. So we need to see and look upon into this thing. And especially the Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema, he just told about this kind of thing, the water bomb that China used. But same to that, contradictory to that, Assam Chief Minister takes it too easy. You can also takes it easy. He tells China contributes only 30 to 35% of the Brahmaputra water, and remaining 65 to 70% of the water has been generated in India itself. So we should not directly look into this also, guys, because if China is going to construct a bigger dam, at least we need to not a bigger dam, we need to build a small dam. It's like a diversified. So it's like how to say, wait, just give me one second. Suppose it's so simple, guys. See, you would have also seen very much forceful of water. You see, a forceful of water is coming here with 5 kilometers per 100 kilometers per second, and suddenly you are keeping here multiple back filters. You just take about T filters. How much the T filter will look? You just take T filters, and when this suddenly impact here definitely the velocity will be reduced. So what, in my point of view, what India might do is, if the largest amount of river is coming here, means we need to divert small, and we need to place lot of stones here. It's like sometimes you would have seen about the river shows, lot of the triangle pictures, triangle stones will be. It reduces the flow of water. So we need to definitely place lot of stones, because definitely China will use this as a water weapon. So while using this kind of water weapon, we need to take alternative steps to reduce this kind of activities. So we need to place lot of small rivers, lot of small tributaries, and lot of mangrove forests, and lot of trees, and lot of any other kind of construction of this kind of cement things we need to place here. So we need to reduce. So we need to look into this thing, guys. Okay, just we can go to the next world information. And one thing is, especially we can see about this, the fire has been occurred in the Sumatra in Indonesia. And see, in this thing, guys, the UK's pledges to sewage population in the, not only in India, we would have say the India has a very much water pollution so much, but see, the England also revealed 60% has been increased. So they are just, in this they mentioned, they are just taking the extra concern to minimize this kind of activities. Another one thing is, Putin met Khamenei's top advisor Larijani for nuclear talks. So definitely something is going to occur. Suppose we are not going to give any kind of nuclear weapon to the Iran also, any kind of enrichment process, definitely, as the America is putting lot of pressure in Russia, and they are just given about 50 days time period, and the Patriot missile system to the Ukraine, and definitely lot of other thing would be given to American, would be put pressure on the Russia. And whoever trades with Russia, they put a 500% tariff and 10% extra tariff for BRICS countries. So definitely Russia will do this kind of things. They will do and talk with the Iran, and if not giving about the nuclear deal, means definitely they will go other kind of aircrafts, especially the Su-75 checkmate, and other kind of patent rights, other kind of intellectual property rights to the Iran. So you can indigenously build in your country itself. And about the weapon hunting, especially the bomber, B-2 split bomber, stealth fighter jet, they would have hunting like that kind of technology transfer. Definitely the Putin, it means the Putin government would have given to the Iran in the future. Another one thing also I would like to mention, see, in this Britain, France and Germany are planning to hold fresh talks with the Iran on nuclear program. So the Britain, France and Germany are going to talk with the Iran. Means one thing it might be, because see, Britain, France and Germany is not a smaller country, guys. It's so much diversified countries, and we are getting a lot of defense equipments from France and Germany. We are going to talk with Iran, means you just see, definitely Iran would have enriched the uranium, especially for a weapon we need to create, means we need to produce about 90%. Suppose for a nuclear power plant, means about 10 to 20% is formal enough. I am not sure in it, but 90% if we enrich, means it goes to the nuclear bomb. So they would have enhanced this nearly to 70 to 80%, I think so. So without this, these big countries won't come and speak with you. If you have a well quality reason, well quantity reason, only the other big countries will come and speak with you. So this kind of thing had a very, they would have found the Iran is going to do something big. So they are coming to talk, had a first talk with this kind of Iran thing. So we need to look into this thing also. So okay guys, I think so this is the end, because it's been occurred about 30 minutes. Okay, then I will see you in the next video guys. Okay, then tada, bye bye.